See, I'm back.
Let's go. Thug it out.
See, I'm back on my bullshit.
Miles College is the only four-year HBCU nestled in the vibrant Birmingham metropolitan community. For 125 years, our institution has been more than a mere college. It's a cherished, extended family and a steadfast pillar within our community. We offer a holistic educational experience that fosters growth across all facets of life. Join our esteemed Golden Bear family. Let's shape a brighter future for individuals, families, and society at large.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Man, we're finally here. 3 years in the making, we finally here.
You know the major was. Like, man, we ran the city. You know what I mean? We ran the city. Right.
I mean, I was proud that we weren't close to make the city.
Nah.
By the dean of high school basketball coaches.
The dean.
I ain't care nothing about Jack, though.
Told the young lady, I said, he definitely married up. You're 27, is that correct?
So it hurt because I'm human.
Yeah.
Right?
Rightfully so.
But I'm going to give you more to hate. Just stay tuned.
You gonna get your first one tonight. Give me the rock. Right, we're gonna stop and get some chicken.
Right.
So we laugh about that. You ride with me, gonna get that chicken.
Yeah. Did you ever heard that story that the scouts were coming?
Came to see
him.
And saw Willie Mays.
They'll come on Wednesday to catch me.
Team they went to, we don't beat them 4 out of 5 times, so, maybe they'll help them out.
Thompson is overtaking Hoop. There's no question that Thompson is taking over.
They got the best blacks, and they got the best whites.
Mike Steele.
What's up, boy?
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm here.
Well, you keep me in stitches. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I'll bring them on. Go ahead.
Man, you look here, boy. I saw Miss Knight on there.
Yes, sir.
But we've been able to pull the Magic City Classic participants in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coach Shade, Coach Maynard, in years past. E-Rob had the band directors. This fall we had Miss Knight and Dr. Brown, Tuskegee.
That was a good one.
Coach James.
Oh, yeah.
My coach.
Yep.
And Coach Gould, my guy.
Yeah. Right.
Now, well, you pulled some strings to get these two jokers you got on here tonight. Because, from what you were telling me, it hadn't been easy.
Hey, man. But we got them.
We got them. So my question to you, though, who's next? You going out to Barack or Saban? Who you bringing in here next for me?
We're gonna get Barack then Saban.
Okay. I mean, because that's the trajectory.
Yeah.
You going.
We can't go backwards.
Right.
We can only go up.
You got these two here. I'm like, the only thing what can you do now is either Saban or Barack.
That's it, man.
Or
to top these guys.
Or Michelle.
Or Michelle. Yeah.
Birmingham. Mike gonna bring them on, man. Birmingham, Fairfield, Tuskegee, Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Jayville.
Benedict. We gonna welcome, I want y'all to welcome Coach Benjy Taylor of Tuskegee University and Coach Fredrell Watson of Miles College Golden Bears. Welcome to the show.
Man, what, man.
Man, glad.
Yes, sir. We glad to have you guys.
Glad to be here with the GOAT.
GOAT.
Let's welcome these Titans of the SIAC.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, nobody,
Hey,
nobody,
this
hey,
college
nobody called
basketball
me.
period.
Nobody
Yeah.
have called me for drill since high school. Please, please, Jesus Christ.
Coach, I do my
Hey,
homework.
drill.
I do
Y'all
my
gonna call
homework,
about my
Coach.
government?
Yeah,
Hey, listen,
hey,
listen,
we're gonna ask for the Beacon School in a minute, Coach.
listen.
Jesus
We got a
Christ.
problem. We got a problem. Before we get too far into it, we got a problem. How you gonna have the Miles promo on there before our promo at Tuskegee? You know we competitive like that. You know we competitive like that. That's
Hey,
what we
Coach,
doing, man.
Coach, I
Hey,
so was
what we
thinking. Hey,
doing?
I was
I'm
thinking
the
the same
visitor.
All
I'm
right,
thing.
the
okay,
visitor.
okay. Let me just say, I'm gonna tell you why, Coach. Coach, I'm gonna tell you why.
What we
Cause
doing?
cause I'm Mile in producing this show right now. That's why. That's why.
Now we actually want the Tuskegee Provost on before the Miles Provost because you always say the best for last. So I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
There it
good
is.
with that.
My
There it
goodness.
is.
So we good with that. We have no objection to that.
Hey, God, Fred, my guy.
Our problem with the visual flyers, but we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that.
Well, hey, we done discussed that enough, ain't
We
it, Coach?
worked that out.
Hey, look,
Hey,
Fred, my guy, but we never talk on game week. I tell you, this is
This
the
new
first
then.
time we talked on game week in 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
first of all, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Well, this joker,
Yeah.
hey, this joker old one, ain't
Yeah.
it, Coach?
I'm not
Yeah.
Hey,
talking to
you.
I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to them.
Smoke. Smoke.
There it is. Man, we want
come
to thank
on, man.
we want to thank both of y'all, man, for taking time
Hey,
out to schedule.
this is a real rivalry, man. This is a real rivalry. We in this. This is a real
Yeah.
rivalry,
I
and we're gonna keep
see.
it that way.
I
I
Yeah.
don't want
see.
to. So I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Coach
Yeah.
he ain't got no talk for him right now. No talk.
No.
No
No. We
talk
don't
for
need
you,
I
Coach.
got some
we
things
usually
I'm
don't
gonna
shake
listen.
hands before the game.
Not this week.
Not this
Not
week.
this week.
God.
Man, that's a good thing, man. How you brothers doing, man? Both of y'all coming off wins this week. How you guys doing?
Man, you gonna bring him in with applause? Let me go and get me one.
Well, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to
You had your
HSCU
opportunity,
podcast.
man.
Come on,
You had
man.
your opportunity.
Oh, y'all did?
You did.
Man, look at this. Well, go ahead on, Dad. Go ahead on.
Man, how y'all doing, man? You're Coach Watson, we'll start with you, man. You coming off an OT victory, man. What how you feeling after that? Then you had to get on the road. Talk to us.
I appreciate y'all starting me before Benjy. That's how it should go. First should go first. So yeah, man, I'm feeling good, man. We had a tough stretch at the end of the semester, beginning of the semester, but we're back to playing good basketball. And so this is a good time to actually play Tuskegee. They're the best team in the conference. Benji is one of my big mentors, big homies. Despite the rivalry, I do lean on him a lot. We haven't been talking this week, but this is a good week for us to be playing our best basketball going into that game because you're going to have to play your best basketball going into that game. And so I'm excited about it to kind of measure where we are. And we'll see where the chips fall, but we don't actually have to, have to be playing our best basketball at this point of the year, what we would like to be, because this is our rival. This is bigger than us. This is bigger than our program. This is bigger than my goals. This is for the city. This is for the community. This is for the college. So we want to play well enough to win. And see what happens. We're gonna just let the chips fall where they may. Benjamin have a different perspective than me. He's the big time homie. So we'll see what he says. But I just want to play my best basketball and see where the chips may shit fall.
Coach.
Yeah.
Coach Taylor, man. You here with that, man?
I heard all that. So we're kind of in the same boat.
I love Benji.
We played.
Benji is such a nice guy.
We played a little bit better offensively last game, and
Benji does such a good job.
So listen, I didn't interrupt you.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Listen, so just to have the overreaching power of the Miles head coach and AD, he scheduled the NCAA meetings where he can get an extra day off rest. the players. They played Tuesday. They played Tuesday, and they don't play us till Saturday.
Okay.
So we played last night, so we got 2 days rest. They got 3 days rest, and if we so happen to lose, I'm going to appeal this to the SIAC office that he finagled the whole system and got the AD conference meetings, national meetings, so he can get an extra day off the players. So he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but you know, I got the same sentiment. This is a big game. And I remember when I first got here, everybody was like, Miles. I was like, you know, and then I think we played them here. The first time we ever played them was here, and they hit a runner with like, I think they had the ball out of bounds with 3.7. We were up 1. I think they hit a runner going to his left and, you know, banked it in, and we lost that game. And I don't know if you remember this, Fred, but like I had got some bad family news the night before. I had got some bad family news the night before, and I didn't talk to my team about it, and I went into the game. I didn't sleep the night before. I got some horrible family news and coached the game, and I was like really emotional coming out of the locker room, and he was standing there, and man, I just like, the way he treated me with respect, man, and deference and stuff like that. And I think he thought I was emotional because we had lost the game, and I was, but I got some bad family news, man, and the way he, the professionalism, the way he treated me in one of my worst times of being down shows what kind of man he is, man. I don't even know if I remember that, but I mean, ever since then, I knew.
I did remember that, man, and I appreciate that, and I was moved by the fact that he would share that moment with me, knowing that was the first time we met.
Yeah.
And when he saw me in the hallway, he just almost like collapsed in my arms, and you know, we embraced, we hugged like men, and you know, I consoled him. He kind of shared what he was going through with me, and so I appreciate. I was moved. I was confused that he would share that moment with me, because that was like a pivotal moment. If he want to share it, he'll share it. But because it was so emotional for him to share that moment with me at that time when we never had met before, was moving. Right. And then, you know, we had formed a different relationship that ain't had nothing to do with basketball since at that moment. So it was powerful. It was a powerful moment.
Yeah. Yeah. And man, I never said anything to you, Fred, man, but I appreciate you being there at that moment for me, man. I really do, man. Thanks.
You know, absolutely.
Gentlemen, that's I see that, and you know, with my son having played in the conference the last 4 years, I've watched you guys, you know, in your relationship, heard the announcers talk about, you know, that relationship, and then I've seen, you know, some of the other coaches and Coach Taylor, you know, before the game, and just how, you know, just how it's a bond within the conference. You guys talk about that, man, and just what kind of family, you know, and just the relationships you guys have, and how that helps you get through the day to day.
Coach,
I'm sure Fred. I'm gonna go first this time, Fred.
Okay.
I think that just like with Fred, I'll leave him in the desert with an empty flask if I can, if it's to win the game, and he'll do the same to me. But you know, this conference is good. It's got a lot of great talent and coaches, and I enjoy the week we play them, as stressful as it is. Just trying to watch film on them and break a code and try to get a basket here or there or gain an advantage here or there. It's tough to break the code with them, and you know, it keeps you on your P's and Q's, and you know, I just you know, the professionalism, the way they play, you know, the way his teams always are play the right way, and the culture they developed over there is really good to go against, and it makes us better. And I think we've gotten better at you know, as a program, and so the rivalry is fun now. It's fun, and you know, I look forward to it, and you know, I just try to. I'm the chair for the basketball coaches, so I try to be the same way with everybody. And but like we got some really good dudes in this league, some really good coaches, and we try to band together. And you know, Fred's been good in this league for a long time. Miles has been good for a long time. So I like the ability to try to figure them out, and it's been tough to do. But I like the challenge it presents to our team.
Good deal.
So I don't
That's
know
what's up.
I don't know at what point the violin started playing. It sounded good, but I want to kick his butt, and he want to kick mine to make the long story short. But no, Benji has been great for the league. He comes from a D1 background. He bring a different perspective to us. I lean on him a lot. For different things. You always want to prepare for the highest level, so that gives me a different perspective of things. But the league itself, when we talk about these rivals and we talk about competitiveness and how we can balance that and still relationships, one, let's just talk about the leadership from the commissioners, from the conference office. We got one of the best commissioners in the league who kind of brings us together to force us to have relationships with each other.
Right.
Like we always in the same. He puts us in spaces for us to have to be together and have to talk to each other. So we ultimately develop personal relationships. So that's good. Me and Benji already had them because of the situation we had prior. But I want to give a lot of credit to the commissioner's office. I want to give a lot of credit to Benji for his leadership as the chair of the coaches committee, and also Reginald Ruffin as the chair of the ADs committee. Like, we all want to beat each other, but at the end of the day, we still a conference that we want to promote. We feel as a conference we underserved. We don't get the recognition we deserve. We get slighted in tournaments and selection committees. So while we want to beat each other, we also cheering for each other. We also competing for each and every one of us to get better, so we can go against the ultimate enemy, which is not our conference, but in that particular game, it's us. So I think I think with the leadership of the commissioner's office and Benji and Ruffin being in places who are all former players and coaches, I think we got a better understanding of what the ultimate goal is. And it creates great rivalry with competition, but it creates great understanding of what the ultimate goal is. So, man, I'm just appreciative being a part of this new wave where you can be super competitive today and be super friends tomorrow. And I just love it, man, because this is my livelihood, man. Who want to be mad all year long? I don't want to be mad all year long with somebody. And I used to be mad all year long with somebody. You don't want that, man. You want to just, we on a no talk zone right now because we play Saturday. But other than that, man, we're gonna be on like soon as he beat me Saturday or I beat him Saturday, I hope I beat him Saturday. We're gonna be talking Sunday. We're gonna be on to the next thing. And that it wasn't like that in the past because they had created so much animosity. We never met, we never been in spaces together where I could get to know somebody. And now commissioners put us in spaces where we have general assemblies, we have conferences, we have AD calls, we have coaches calls, where we in these spaces where we can get to know these guys personally while still upholding the fierce rivalry together. So I'm loving it right now.
That's what's up, man.
Good deal.
I like that.
Coach, let me ask you this. Where exactly is the game Saturday? Is it on the yard or is it back at Bartow or what?
So we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it back on the campus. We played off campus. We beat them. We're gonna play it on campus. We're gonna beat them. It ain't gonna matter, man. It's a ride. We're gonna beat them.
You can say you can play them in the park, huh, Coach?
Yeah, I don't care. We play it in Benjy's mind. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it.
In his head, huh, Coach?
We're gonna beat him in his head.
Hey, man.
I gotta say that, man. I hate to say that because I'm the most humble guy there is. But my fans is listening. Man, listen. I'm looking at the views. I think we got like almost 100. We got like 1,000 viewers listening from Miles. I gotta say that, man. We gotta beat them, man. They coming. Hey, we coming. Hey, when they all say if Miles ready for Tuskegee, man, is Tuskegee ready for Miles? Y'all coming to Miles. Y'all coming to us. We good.
I hear you, man. We humble, man. We're gonna put 5 on the floor Saturday, wherever we play, y'all. Bartow, I think that Coach last time, I think Martez hit a game with a free throw the last time we played in that little box over there, wasn't it?
Yep. Tip in. I think the last 2 times we played them, that we beat them.
Yeah, well, you did. But you know, hey, who's counting?
Who's counting?
Hey, listen, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Bartow, Logo, Rigo,
Papado,
Miles and 5. Miles by 5. Hey, Bartow, Rigo, Papados, Miles by 5.
Since he carried us down that road right there, let me ask this a little quicker. We have quick question. This is for both of y'all. We'll start with Coach Watson.
Okay.
Kobe or LeBron?
You need to start with Benjy to that because you don't want to hear my question. So Benjy, you answer that one first because I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I'm gonna tell you the real truth.
All right.
Benjy, go ahead and be political.
It's no. I think
go and be political.
They're 2 totally different players. First of all, LeBron is the best all-around basketball player ever. Although MJ is the GOAT. That's 2 totally different things. I think Kobe is, of course, right there on the cusp. But to keep it simple, I'm going LeBron. I mean, I don't know how you are that high up in all of the stats and the way he plays and the way he conducts himself. Off the floor, on the floor. I think that he's been a great ambassador for the NBA. But I would pay to see either one of them play. I mean, that's my answer is LeBron.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no disrespect to Kobe and his family and everything, but it was never, ever a discussion between Kobe, Jordan, and Michael. Kobe, Jordan, and Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron of who was the greatest of all time. So how could we then have a discussion of who was greater, Kobe or LeBron? If he was never in the discussion of greatest of all time and LeBron was. So that should answer your question, who's the greatest out of Kobe and LeBron? Okay. It's LeBron. I mean, Kobe wasn't in the discussion of greatest of all time. It was only LeBron and Jordan.
Come on.
So
right?
I'm gonna give you some background. I'm from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Wilmington Lane is in my high school conference. So that's where Jordan played. Our high schools in the same conference.
We talking about Kobe though.
So if you go up 17 going south, I think it is, man, about an hour and a half, you'll reach where Fred is from, where Michael Jordan is from. So that we're a little biased. We're a little biased
on Jordan, but we talking about Kobe.
I'm just saying, I agree with you. Like,
no, I get to the Kobe. I get to Jordan and Kobe. I get to Jordan LeBron next, and I'll dispel your rumors in a minute. But I just want to make sure we clear on the Kobe and LeBron thing.
Well, see, Coach, I'm gonna tell you what the reason I started phrasing that. We asked everybody that come through here that question, and I have been saying Jordan and LeBron. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing that, man, because I don't have this joker close to Mike. So let's let LeBron.
You don't have who close?
I don't have LeBron close to Mike.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Coach, you just
I ain't gonna address it yet. I'm gonna correct this in a minute.
Wait, hey, the floor is yours, my brother.
No, but why? So then, why would you have? So you want to put Kobe closer to LeBron?
Yeah, I think the argument is Kobe and LeBron for second spot.
It ain't even close. That's not even close. And it never was an argument. And there's never been a cultural debate on that. And like I said, all due respect, that only happened postpartumly. And unfortunately, that happened. But before that never ever was a question. And he wasn't playing since then, and that never came up. So we know. So real talk, that's not even a debate. So we know it's LeBron and Jordan. So now I would say this: Jordan is the GOAT, and LeBron is the GOAT. But listen to me, and let's be clear to your viewers. Your viewers, any viewers, tune in, listen to me. And if you don't listen nothing to me, Jordan is the GOAT. GOAT. Greatest of his time. LeBron is the GOAT. GOAT. Greatest of our time. And that's it. Leave it alone. You can't compare the two. Jordan was good in his time. When I watched Jordan, I thought he was the best player he was ever. But now I think LeBron is the best player I ever saw ever. Because this is what I see now. So Jordan is the greatest of his time, and LeBron is the greatest of our time. Leave it alone. Can we agree that they both the GOATs, but just spelled differently?
Different eras, yeah.
So my
Different
dad,
eras,
you couldn't
different
tell my
feelings.
dad, you couldn't tell my dad that Oscar Robertson, and he
One of the
grew up
greatest of his
watching
time.
Jordan. You couldn't tell my
He
dad
was
that
the GOHT.
Oscar Robertson was
He
his
was the greatest of his time.
Yeah.
Well,
And when you presently, you're gonna see somebody different. You're gonna see somebody different. Like I think right now of our time, of our era, past LeBron era prime, who would be? It's not LeBron anymore. Who is it? So it's gonna be. It's always gonna be somebody different. That's gonna be the big grace of that era. Let's just recognize that and appreciate that. You're not gonna. It's not measurable. You can't say Jordan was better than LeBron. I mean, Jordan ain't went up. You know, so this becomes so argumentative. So I don't even want to say that to you 80 guys. I don't want to say you 80.
What is it?
I don't want to say it to the plumber area. But Jordan was playing against guys that wasn't as athletic. And I love Jordan. I think Jordan was the greatest of his time, for real. But he was playing against guys like his best competition wasn't even an all-star, wouldn't even be an all-star in this league in this era. Come on, think about it. It wouldn't be at all. You couldn't fill a. I would say this: you couldn't fill an all-star team with the best competition from each team in Jordan era. You wouldn't be able to fill an all-star team. Them guys, they wasn't in no all-star. You talking about Dan Marley? Come on, man. You talking about Vinny Dumas? Vinny Dumas used to beat Jordan. Come on, man. Vinny Dumas and Bill Edwards, who just throw that shit behind his head. Come on, man. Hey, come on.
Yo, Cartwright.
Hey man, you look, we got y'all on the record for what you say. I'm with you. Coach Taylor, let me ask you this, man.
Yeah.
What? Give me a I guess like a description of a Miles College coach, Watson coach team. What are some of the characteristics that they bring to the table that you're gonna say, okay, I know Fred coaching that team right there?
They're always ready to play. They're always physical. They're always disciplined. You have to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. Out of bounds and ATOs is some coming. And when he get over there and get that, whatever he got over there, that little thing that little piece of paper he got in his hand.
Oh, go Frigo.
Whatever he looking at on that piece of paper now, when they come out of a timeout, they gonna get a good look.
Okay.
And I think that's the characteristic of any good ball club or culture. I think that the ability to execute on both ends but when you're dealing with young kids, having them ready to play every night is a problem.
Yeah.
So if you can get your kids to stay on the reservation and be prepared and locked in and play hard every night, you've done your job, and that's what a Miles coach team is going to do. And we got to figure them out. We swimming upstream, man. We swimming upstream. We got to figure them out. But that's their team.
Yeah, we got you, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Coach, I just asked Coach Taylor what, if he had to describe to someone what a Miles College or Coach Watson coach team looks like. I'm gonna ask you that same question. If you had to tell your fans what they can expect Saturday from a Coach Taylor coach team, what would you say?
Coach Taylor team or Coach of a Miles team?
No, Coach Taylor. I mean, what do you see from a Tuskegee team that's been coached by Coach Taylor?
Okay. Oh, well, one, they're gonna be well coached. I think coach. So when I coach and I prepare more so against coaches. I think I got the advantage on the players when they got really, really good players, but not good coaches. I think I got the advantage on that.
He break it up.
Yeah.
I think we lost. Yeah, he froze up.
He froze up.
I didn't like that last comment he just made. Did he say he got better players?
No,
No. He basically said
he said he has the advantage. He feels he has the advantage when there's a
good coaches, but not good players, but not so good coach. Coaching.
Yeah. We got to get him back. He got to clean that up. We got to get him back on here, man.
Yeah. Hey, coach. That's what he said, though, coach, and we sticking to it.
He got to get back on this. He got to get back on here right now.
There you go. There you go. Coach Watson.
Finish that up, Coach. You said you feel you have a decisive advantage when there are better players, but we're not as good as coaching. Did we lose him again?
Yeah, we lost him again. we lose him like we lost
Dr. Brown.
Yeah, Dr. Brown over there. Dr. Brown told Dr. Brown they need to play Wi-Fi bill over there at A&M.
Hey man, man, what you think about while we waiting on him? What you think about the Chiefs, man, and not making these playoffs this year, man? What you think?
You know that was rough, man. I think we got a little too complacent. We started relying. Okay, we got Andy Reid, we got Patrick Mahomes, we got Travis Kelce, we got Stone Cold. But then they're getting older.
Yeah,
and we didn't do anything to our running back room.
Right.
We got the worst running back room in the NFL. I don't know how they thought we were going to do anything this year. We got some teams that got like Bigsby. If we had Bigsby, who's like the backup running back, we
for the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got. I hate to say this, man, but we're just not very talented. We're top heavy,
Travis, I thought they would have gotten. What's my guy name that had the
we turned down Cook. I mean, we could have got Cook at the break. They wanted.
I thought they were going to go back and get Tyreek this year, man. Before the end,
Listen, man. Listen, I just don't. Those guys I name are great, but man, we've been pretty fortunate, winning a lot of close games. Patrick,
you think he's been outplaying the weaknesses of the team?
Yeah, for sure. We were dropping balls 2 years ago, still won a championship. But we got hot at the right time. But that caught up with us because we just ain't making enough moves. We just top heavy. And if I'm Patrick Mahomes, I'm like, why am I giving him all my money?
Right.
For us not to be give me all my money now and then. I deferred my money so
you can go get some players.
Within the cap. Why is my running back room looking like this? The receiving room is bad. Look who he's throwing to.
Right.
I mean, it's probably 10 teams that got 2 receivers better than our top receiver.
Yeah.
My wife's upstairs. I could talk about this. If she was down here, she'd be looking at me crazy. I can't say nothing bad about them around her, but I'm just as a coach now, I'm just being honest with you. And I said this before. We got a little complacent. We got a little cocky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We ain't make no
moves.
I
thought they would have made some changes after that. I mean, because Philadelphia put it on you last year. I was like,
man, how you get blown out in the Super Bowl, don't make no changes?
Go back.
If it was close, okay. We got blown out in the Super Bowl and didn't make no change. We said we're gonna run it back with the same group.
You don't even have the same group. Y'all lost.
Philly didn't even do that.
Right.
Philly tried to get Micah Parsons. Why we ain't trying to get Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
Talking about the wrong team. Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering. Hey, I was wondering how you were taking it, man.
It was a rough year, but hey. I put my wife would be wear red on Fridays, Chief Kingdom and all that. But hey, it's basketball season now, man. Them Chiefs got their trophy. They got their Lombardi.
What you think about Monday's game, man, with Indiana and Miami?
I like both of them. You know why I like both of them? I think Miami's is back to prominence. I like the way they play. I like the way they thump. I like the way they hit. I like their swag. If we could just get Michael Irvin off the sidelines acting crazy, it'd be a little. I would watch him a little bit more. We got to get him off. We got to do something. We got to get him off the sideline. You got to keep his butt on.
Don't talk about my flow again.
Yeah, he got to keep his. Man, he got to keep his butt on. But I tell you,
go ahead.
I'm a real Indiana fan with Coach Signetti and their culture. Like he's got that thing locked in.
Do you feel it too old, Coach? Do you feel it too old, man?
Do I feel they too old?
Yeah.
What do you mean the team?
Yeah, just far as the average.
I think in football that's good in college, not in pros, because old in pros is like the Chiefs, like 30 something. But they've got guys who've been there. They did a good job in the portal. Like Miami, they just more talented and they thump. But like Indiana is like they old wily veterans, and it's gonna be a great championship. But if you have me to ask, man, I think I'm a coacher, man. I'm going Indiana, man. I'm just going with the whole coach culture and all that. Just the scowl on the sideline, just a never smiling. The mature guy. Now, one thing about Indiana that's misleading. Them dudes is pretty athletic, and man, they big. Like those wide receivers, 6'3", 6'4". Like when I saw them in the first, whoever they played the first, I'm like, them dudes was pretty big. Like they pretty put together now. But Miami's fun to watch too.
Yeah, they some grown men. Now that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna beat the Bulls out, Coach.
You think so?
I already said 28-14. We got.
Wow. Okay. Well,
but they're not. They might. See, here's the problem. Here's the thing. The guys at Miami are going to be better pros than the guys at Indiana.
Oh yeah. I agree with that.
They're going to be better pros.
The little receiver, man, that joker. What is he even 17 yet?
He might be 18 now.
Yeah.
They
17 holes. Yeah.
I think 2 or 3 years from now, if you follow the guys from Indiana, the guys from Miami, that go in the next 3 years in the pros. Right. Them guys from Miami, man, they gonna set the world on fire in the pros.
Right.
Now the quarterback, I think the quarterback in Indiana is very good. I don't know if they'll be as good at pros as the other guys, but great college players. It's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Coach, I made it back, yo. Coach in the building.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't know. My phone, it just keep cutting off. But we had that problem in DC. So I'm in DC at a convention, and we had that problem where a lot of phones was going out. We subsequently learned it was just the Verizon service.
Yeah.
But others was going out. So I'm glad I was able to reconnect.
Let me ask both of you guys this.
I was fighting. I was mad I wasn't able to get my question fully, so I was frustrated.
Yeah, we waiting on that. We waiting on that.
Oh, yeah, Coach was waiting on that.
Okay.
He was waiting on that.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I thought you said my players are bad. I thought that's what you said.
But Coach, I'm here with you.
So I'm sorry. Coach. I'm in this hotel, and I'm not getting the greatest of service. So the question was, can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah, we
hear you, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all not coming through clearly, but I can hear y'all. If y'all can hear me clearly, great. Okay. But what I was saying is my challenge is always about the coaches that I'm going up against. And obviously I think Benjy is one of the best. And D1 pedigree. He's well prepared. He do his scout. He knows that shit, man.
Hey, this is all a ploy, guys. God, this is all a ploy. God, this is all a ploy to throw me off. Julius, I can't hear you either. I can't hear y'all.
He can hear you now.
Coach.
Go ahead, Coach.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sounds good. All right, over the past few years, I've always wondered this, and I wanted to ask you this. And if coach comes back, he can answer the same thing. When you have an official staff or referees, the whole crew, and I mean they kind of hitting you with all kind of fouls. It's not even halfway of the period, or the quarter rather, or the halftime, and you right there at 1-1. Mm-hmm. Is there a situation where you gonna stay on them at that point, or you gonna lay off? What's your approach? Or is it game by game or staff by staff? What's your take on that?
I think it's game by game. I don't really relax on the officials too much. I'm always on them, and a lot of times people think I be getting on them, but actually I'm just animated, and actually I be saying good stuff to them as well. But I just think that coming from Division I, which is my background, man, we just don't have sensitive refs at that level. You can they're getting paid really, really good money, and you can make them earn that check that night. And I just think that. Depending on how the game is called, we purposeful about going inside out. So we don't mind a rock fight, as long as you let both teams throw rocks. You can't let me throw rocks and let the other team throw bricks. So, as long as it's even, like you said, both teams in the 1-on-1, I'm good.
Right. That's how you call it. Right.
Yeah, but we're trying. Sometimes they come out in the second half, they like to even it up. Let's just be honest. Now if the coach is complaining, they're going to get them in a 1-on-1 first. Then you just got to go try to win the game regardless. But they work hard. They work hard. I tell them all the time. They say, "Coach, I missed that one." I'm like, man, I done made 4 mistakes since the game started. You just don't know it. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. Guys gonna miss shots. I'm gonna make a bad call. A bad ATO. So. Just gotta make sure that I'm in the right position to make the call is my thing, and the game is harder to officiate now than ever because it's advantage offense. The guys are so good with the ball. Mm-hmm. Guys are shooting it so good. Everybody can shoot. Everybody can dribble. So it's a tougher game now to officiate. It's a faster game. So they got a hard job, and we're thankful that they're out there because. If you come to my practices, my guys will tell you I'm the worst official ever. So yeah, that's kind of my take. I think it's game to game.
Okay.
And they can determine the outcome of a game. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. And that's what I always wonder. I'm like, you get on too much, but you down the line, they hit you with one. You like, oh, come on, man. That might have been personal right there.
Yeah. Sometimes when you look up and they bring their wives with them, I try not to say nothing to them.
Why is
that? Okay, you and wifey out there. And then the guy say something to you, it's a little different than the guy just say something to you. She not around,
right?
Like. This man ain't gonna talk to me like this in front of my wife in the stand.
Right.
No, I try not to say nothing to them.
Cause I asked that, man, because I know the last 2 times, man, we've played Miles, and like I said, not to say nothing, nefarious was going on, but boy, it just seemed like them calls were. Them calls are always.
Hey, Julius, it was 17-5, wasn't it? That man called timeout. I thought
somebody was backing up.
I thought the truck was backing up. There's so many whistles after that.
God, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, true story. We played Alabama State. We played Alabama State a few years back. We were leading at halftime. I heard Mo down there on the rest from the other end of the hallway. I told my team, man, put your hands in your pocket. Don't touch nobody. They were in a 1-on-1 with 16 minutes left in the second half.
So before the first,
they called 4 fouls on one trip down the floor. I said, "Hey man, let's just get up out of here, man." I ain't know that. Let's just get up out of here. So yeah.
Hey, Coach, tell me about this portal, man, and how has it changed what you guys do? How has it affected your job and as well as recruiting?
My administration's done a great job of being supportive in whatever route I want to go, whether I want to go high school, they're giving me time to be good, to develop guys, whether I want to go transfers. They've been real supportive of me and giving me time to build this thing the right way. But I when I tell people this, they can't believe it, but I don't even know how to log into the portal. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with the portal. I got a couple of guys on my team that were in the portal, but I didn't contact them out of the portal. I just have to draw the line somewhere in terms of, usually, I mean, it's no absolutes, but that portal, man, is a lot of serial dating and all that kind of stuff, man. I'm just trying to get married, man. You trying to come here or not? I ain't trying to. Yeah, I ain't trying. I mean, you look. You done been to 3 schools. This will be your 4th marriage, man. What we trying to do? So do you want to be somewhere and get good? And my philosophy is, person first, academic second, basketball third, as you know, Mr. Culpepper. And man, I don't really mess around in that portal like that. Now, my assistant coaches, they go in there, they might bring me a guy. I'm like, he's in the portal. Like, yeah, okay, I'll talk to him, but I don't even know my password. I don't know how to get in the portal.
Wow.
So
wow.
It hadn't really affected us too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, you back with us? Okay.
Coach,
he about to jump on that laptop.
Okay. We'll let him play catch up.
He got that big money over there. He got that big money over there at Miles. He about to jump on that laptop.
Boy, you wow.
He the AD. I mean, what we doing?
He do it all.
Yeah.
Coach, man, talk to us about, last year you got a chance to go out there to San Francisco to the All-Star game and play in that, man. Talk about that experience and what it, the morale boost it did for the team, so on and so forth.
Once in a lifetime experience. And when you're in it, you don't really know the ripple effect it has on, first of all, the university, because we were well represented out there. I don't know if you know this, Julius, but and maybe you do. I'm pretty sure you did. This is the 4th year they had it. This past year we played. The most they had at the game was like 7,000 people. We had 19,800.
Right.
It was crazy out there.
Right.
So we almost tripled the amount of tickets sold and the people at the game. Our fans, alumni, our administration, it was. I still don't think we know the effects of it, but like for me internally, just for the players to be, in the same space as like we're in the locker room and Steph comes in, KD. Right. I got my signed SGA jersey here in my boom room. Jaren Jackson comes in, Jalen Williams, and those guys just come in and hang out, and spend time with our guys after their practice. Going out there, they were like, they didn't think they were gonna really interact like that.
Right.
And one thing that people told me is that a lot of teams go out there and they get so concerned with the game, they don't want to do the stuff surrounding the game. We don't want to go to that. It's too late. We got to get our rest. I said, we're doing everything. So like, whatever you got tickets for, Tuskegee is there. So like, if it was like, if the thing in at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, we just say, hey guys, we're going. So we went to all the events. We're on the floor. The skills challenge, all-star game, dunk contest. We did everything because I wanted to make sure. I'm 58. I've never been to an all-star weekend. Because it's always during my season. Right. So I've never been to an all-star weekend. So I want to make sure, like, these guys 5 years down the road is like, yeah, I was right there, and I didn't go to. My coach didn't allow me to go to a certain thing because he was so locked in on winning the basketball game. And then, like, you do stuff like, I've learned to grow as a coach. Like, they're asking, like, what you want to eat in the locker room. I'm like, because they had the meals planned out, and which is crazy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We eating breakfast at 9. It was like, well, coach, that's how the pros do it. But we have food in the locker room. I said, we don't need no food in the locker room. Like, what you talking about? Well, coach, I mean, here are your options. I mean, so we get there. I'm saying, guys, don't eat too much. We just ate. We don't want to overeat. I get there. They got a spread in the locker room. My guys over there just eating. And I'm looking at them like, man, just leave. So I just walked out. I let them enjoy everything. They stuff in their faces. And then my college teammate is Kenny Atkinson, the head coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, yeah.
He came in and spent a lot of time with the guys. So he came in and spoke. And then when he left, we got ready for the game. So when all the hoopla was, all the pros stopped coming in, when I turned around, I was like, okay, guys, let's get ready to go. When they were looking at me, I said, these guys are pretty locked in. Yeah. And we wound up playing well, but it was an amazing atmosphere, and it happened to be in a great place for us now. Mm-hmm. We had almost 20,000 fans, but it was a perfect storm because it was in California, which that's the third largest state for our enrollment. So we got a lot of alums that live in Northern California and Southern California. So when we had tailgates, they had day parties, they had night parties. It was a second homecoming.
Right. Yeah, it was crazy.
So it was a great experience. Guys talk about it now, and I'm still, losing the conference championship by 1. I still ain't been able to really enjoy nothing, man. I ain't slept since March.
Yeah. Coach, you back with us?
Coach, like,
I think.
All right, there it is. You there? We just asked Coach. We just asked him about the All-Star weekend last year when Tuskegee got a chance to go out and play Morehouse. Man, if you could tell us about a few years back, and I saw this. I actually watched this game when you guys played the Kentucky Wildcats, man, and I mean had them right there. I said, man, they didn't beat these jokers here. If you could talk about that game and just that experience playing in Rupp Arena.
Yeah. First thing, if y'all allow, please. First of all, Benjy, how you know that's the third largest enrollment for you? You two involved in the missions. Stick to coaching. And then secondly, that was a great experience for us as a conference to have you and Morehouse play on that stage, on that platform, and perform the way you guys did. Is a testament of where we came as a conference. I've been in the conference long enough to know we usually go out there against non-conference schools and get blown out. So that was a testament, a great representation for our conference, put us on the platform, extended our reach. So as a conference as a whole, we are grateful for that. For me with Tuskegee, same thing. I'm just applauding Benjy for. I had an obligation to not only my institution, but also the conference as a whole to represent well, to help us all as a whole. And we just did the best job we could. And just thankfully, we played well. It was an exhibition for them. I don't want everybody to think too much of it. We appreciate I got a lot of traction off of that. But with the exhibition for Kentucky, we played extremely well. We played to win the exhibition. They probably played to develop their players. And then we came out, favorable. But we didn't win the game, but we won the battle per se. We represented the conference well. And that's all we wanted to do going in there. We wanted to play well, carry ourselves well, representing the institution well, representing ourselves well. And I think we succeeded in that. So it was a win for us. But anytime we can get on that type of stage, that type of platform, it does more for the conference as opposed to just us. And that's I'm an ambassador for the conference. I'm a lifelong HBCU guy. I'm a lifelong SIAC coach. So anytime I can do that for the conference, that's what I want to do.
Coach, in that same vein, let me, because like you say, you're an SIAC guy. Your alma mater is Benedict, correct?
My alma mater is Benedict. My heart is Benedict. Yes.
Hold on, can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
What is it? We can hear you.
Can you hear the band? Can you hear the band?
You do not want to bring no band up in this conversation.
Can you hear the band?
I can't.
You talking about y'all?
Come on now. I'm right here. Come on.
Barely. Y'all only got like 100 members. Y'all only got like 30, 50 members. Yeah, I barely.
It's 10 o'clock at night. And we practice.
Y'all not the y'all.
We 10 o'clock at
Y'all
night.
y'all not the purple marching machine.
We the Pipers, baby.
Shameless plug. Our purple marching machine won.
Yeah.
What's
your band doing right now?
No, barely because y'all only got like like 75 members. But the purple marching machine.
They band around a furnace. It's so cold up here, Doc. It's cold.
They outside
listen.
outside my house playing, practicing.
Oh, the band is?
Yeah, all 47 of them. But listen, the purple marching machine
80, baby.
Is a machine. How much?
8 versus
80 of them? Man, we got almost 200 band members. If you want to join the band, contact Coach Snipes. Shameless plug. He won the Division II National Championship for bands, the best band in Division II HBCU. So, kudos to those. Testament to the leadership of Miles College. But listen, let's go back to the question. Let's get back to us and Tuskegee. What was the question?
The band got a play in the cold like
that. So we got the best band in the land. We got the 200-man band.
Listen, we in the cold, baby.
What's the question?
We in the cold, getting it. Coach.
Yeah. Y'all ain't got no. Y'all ain't got no band room. Yeah, y'all ain't got no band.
One question I asked Coach Taylor was the portal and how has it changed what you're doing at Miles, recruiting. Talk to us about the portal, how it has affected your program and how you're navigating around it.
It affected our program. Our program got more affected to the D1 rule that was implemented this year, where I ended up losing a couple guys that was able to play D1. They extended the eligibility for D1 only and not Division II. So I got affected this year more importantly than what I got for the portal. But the portal, how it's going to start to affect us is, it's give and take. We pick up a little bit more better high school kids, but you pick up more high school kids. And then you're going against kids coaches and player teams that are recruiting transfer scholarship kids out of the portal. And then you're trying to get better high school kids to kind of compete against them. So it's going to affect Division II because we're not going to get the best transfers out of the portal normally. No, Benjy got a great one out of the Lemoyne-Orange. He got probably one of the better players out of Division II HBCUs from Lemoyne-Orange, doing a great job for Tuskegee. But that's like a one-off. Like we're not gonna. They don't go in the portal to come to us. So we normally don't get the better talent coming out of the portal. Normally they get the portal. Listen, at this, we are glorified D2 now. Whether we got a kid and they're great, they're gonna leave us. If they're not good enough, they're gonna leave us. For example, I had Jason Edwards. He was a freshman. He was like a great player. I thought he was a great player. We told him he was the franchise. We told him he was the future of the program, and he left. And he went on, and now he's at Providence, making big, doing what he do. But you can't keep these kids now. So the portal just hurt us because we can't keep our best players. Okay. And when we go in the portal, we're not going to get the better players. So it just kind of hurt us. We kind of just in a revolving cycle that, we just going to have to hit or miss and get lucky, every year. Like, you're not going to have a kid be like, damn, where that kid come from? And the coach be like, oh, he was here as a freshman. And you'd be like, so for example, Albany State had a kid Benjy, you might can help me with this. I don't know his name, but I know his number. It's number 23. He was at Albany State for like 3 years, and he dominated us last night. And I was like, the other night, and I was like, where you got that kid from out of the portal? And he's like, nah, he was here as a freshman. And I never recognized him, but he stayed. He went through the process. Now he's one of the best players in the conference. That's what we got to get back to, like being able to develop our kids through development and staying and stuff. Like, it's no true alumni. It's no true athletic alumni no more. Nobody stay for 4 years to become an athletic, to really invest in homecoming, come back to homecoming and be proud of it. That day is gone. It's like no true alumni. Like, people that have been to college for 4. They may graduate, but they've been to 4 or 5 college. Like they're not true alumni to nobody.
Right.
So that is impacted. But and as a director of athletics, that impacts me because I be trying to get people back home for homecoming, but we don't have no true alumni now because the transfer portal.
Wow.
But also, we are Division II. We just won't get our kids don't go in the portal to come to us. Kids don't go in the portal to come to Division II. They go in the portal with hopes of going to Division I, and they'll stay in the portal.
Yeah.
As long as they can.
They'll stay in the portal. They'll turn down our offer to stay in the portal to take their chances. So it's kind of impacting us on keeping our players and developing our players. Where with the time where we could have built our program 2 or 3 years, you get a kid in and be like, "Man, it's a hell of a player now." We don't have that opportunity no more. 2, you could have just built relationship with the better players and spend a lot of time with them and get them. Now it's all transactional.
Yeah.
Benjy can spend years with a kid. If I come in with more money, he gone. He gonna lose him.
Yeah.
It's all transactional. So
how is that?
So it's just a crap.
How's your I guess you say you got one out there that's trying to find a home, and they have to come back to you. How you treat that joker? How you feel about that joker?
They're not coming back. Like to Coach's point, they're not going to come back to you because they always hold out for something. Something they think is better. Like I got lucky this year because Kasami went into the portal and said, "Coach, I just gotta try. I think I'm a Division I player." So he goes into the portal. He takes some visits. It was transactional. He got offered money. I got lucky because he wasn't a sophomore. He was a junior.
Mm.
And when he started transferring to the other schools, when they would evaluate his transcript, they would make him a sophomore again. So because they would take hours, and here at Tuskegee, he's 18 hours away from graduating.
Yeah.
Construction science major with big money waiting on the table for whenever he's done playing basketball. So I got lucky he came back. But if he was a sophomore, because he's been with me since like our NCAA tournament team 2 years ago, he was a freshman on that team.
Mm-hmm.
He went from averaging 6 points to 14 to 18. That, like Coach said, that's rare.
Yeah.
But if he was 1 year, if he was a sophomore, he could have made up those hours by going to summer school every summer and still graduating kind of close to being on time.
Right.
But we just got lucky but like if they're good freshmen, it's tough. If they're good sophomore, it's
So and he got luckier than that, which you don't realize. If Kasami had came to him as a freshman this year, he would have never kept him because it was the big inventor of the transfer portal. Kasami came in at the beginning of the transfer portal wave, but Kasami was developed all at Tuskegee. He didn't come. He developed at Tuskegee when he entered the portal. We all, with the exception of Benjy, we all had to get together and we was excited. We was having, the coaches was excited. We had a party. He wasn't invited, but we had a good party. And then when he decided he was going back, we was like, hold on, you can't do that. We petitioned NCAA, like, no, he can't come back and graduate. Heck no, he gotta leave. No graduation. Right. You can't consider that. So that's, I mean, I'm being facetious, but that's how we feel when you get those type of players that develop in your program, and now you enjoying the fruits of your own labor. We oftentimes don't get to enjoy the fruits of our own labor. That's why Benjy is one of the best teams in the league, because he was able to build a relationship with him where he was willing to stay, willing to come back, willing to fight it out and stay for the 4 years. And that just don't oftentimes happen for us no more. And he's going to be rewarded for that. I think he's going to be rewarded for that. He got to the championship game last year. I think he's the favorite to win it this year. But that's because you was able to build your program. Like, we don't get those opportunities no more for Division II with our best players, because they would rather go and sit or take their chance of getting just a scholarship opportunity than to stay home and do their thing, what they've been doing. So, I mean, it's just different. It's just different. Yeah. So it impacts us. It impacts us in a lot of different ways that you can't. It's not measurable. I can't tell you exactly how it impacts us, but trust me, we're being severely impacted with the transfer portal.
Wow.
And the lack of oversight.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping we'll started to happen. They put some parameters with this thing.
Guardrails. Got to have some guardrails.
It's getting out of
Right
control.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, let me ask you this. Coach Taylor, tell me what you see as a difference from a young Coach Taylor, younger Coach Taylor, to right now. What are the differences?
So, man, I get kind of, my growth has been amazing. Like when people come watch me practice, or they follow my team, or they're in town, they come say, "Coach, man, you really have changed," because my pillars are person first, academic second, basketball third. When I was younger, it was basketball.
Okay.
Right. But through the years of coaching and Coach Watson and us are in a profession where we get 1 year older every year, but our customers, our student athletes, stay the same age. So every year they're going to be between 18 and 24. There was 18 and 24 when I was 35. I'm 58 now. They're still the same age. So you got to learn how to grow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gonna Kevin Hart me, right? Why you Kevin Hart me? Yeah.
I ain't need it like that.
So it's
okay.
You still got to stay young enough that they know you're in the trenches with them, that you understand them, that you can listen to them, you can help them grow. You can still be a truth teller in terms of making sure they you have their best interests at heart on and off the floor. I'm fortunate to coach at a university that the brand is such that we have a holistic approach in terms of, like, Chip played for me. So, like, as the conversation we had, like, man, what this boy going to do about a job? Like, what we going to do? Let's get him right. Let's get him internships, like all that type of thing. Like, a lot of schools I've been at that hadn't been the focus. It's just been, a 4-month, win as many games as you can win and move on. So I think that I'm a lot more mature now and more focused on helping these young men be quality young men. Like James Eads, I'm going to his wedding next summer. When I start getting invited to weddings and bridal showers and stuff like that, that's a telltale factor. But I think that I've really grown as a coach, but I'm old. I'm getting old, but I feel young, and you're able to stay in the trenches with these guys because they got some real issues going on nowadays. They got some real distractions. They got some real lack of focus sometimes. So you got to make sure you're able to reach them where they are, to get them to. Everybody's so individualistic now. How can you get them to play the right way and play for the right reasons? And in order to do that, you got to build a family, and and that's what our culture is. So it's been rewarding.
Okay. Coach Watson?
How have I changed over the years? One, I don't have those. You ain't gonna test those pictures that you caught before. That's no more. Can y'all see me? You ain't gonna count those pictures that you caught before. I'm a little more measured and calm. But two, becoming an athlete. So as we get into the nuts and bolts of it, seriously, becoming an athletic director has shaped my ability to coach because it shaped my leadership. It changed my leadership. And so I don't even recognize myself as a coach no more, because when I was a coach, I was getting players to do things because I had the power to make them do things. Now I'm more diplomatic. I consider myself a leader of men as the coach of a team, and I get them to do things because I try to influence them to do things. And I think that's been more successful because when you make people do things, eventually they're gonna decide like they don't want to do it no more. But when you get them to do things because you influence them and they want to do it and they want to do it for you, I think that's more sustainable. So I think the biggest thing about me is like I've changed from being the coach of the team to being the leader of the team, and I try to make sure that I'm influencing them, and I'm influencing them. I'm giving them decisions to make based on the things that we trying to get accomplished. And I think that's been more successful in sustainability. Even as an athletic director, I tell my president, like, I'm not trying to hire coaches no more. I'm trying to hire leaders of men because I just think you can be a good coach and still, but if you can be a good coach and not a good leader, but you can't be a good leader and not be a good coach. Okay. And so I just try to hire good leaders because I think they're going to turn out in better coaches. Whether they're a good coach now or not, or had experience or not, I think they're going to become good leaders. And so that's the biggest flip in me, in my career. Coach will tell you, like, now I don't, like, well, he probably can't because he ain't saw me in my earlier years, but I was a yeller, I was a screamer. I don't do that anymore. I don't think that get the best out of guys. You know, I'm kind of measured on the sideline now because I'm in a leadership position. That was the change. Everybody like, yeah, you do this. But I was like, well, I'm in a leadership position now. But it still gets a better response from my team when I do speak and when I am enforceful. So now I kind of got a model, like I'm gonna be very demanding, but not demeaning. Like I don't do the yelling and screaming now, but when I talk, they understand, and when I talk forcefully, they understand that, you know, this is what's got to happen now. So I think the greatest change for me was going from coach to administrator and kind of getting a better understanding of leadership. Okay. And now I became a better leader, and I think the best coaches are better leaders. I don't think in my younger years I had a great grasp of leadership. I had a great grasp of how to win games. And we won a lot of games when I was there, but now I think I'm a better leader. And I think my team grow a little bit quicker and together faster because of those leadership skills. So I think that's the biggest change in me and how I approach my team with the leadership style.
Okay. Well,
and he can't fire himself.
Right.
Well. Yeah, I lost 2 games back to back, and I went in the mirror and I mock-fired myself. I went in the mirror and I was like, listen, you're not doing a good job. And if you don't win this next game, you're going to have to go. And myself was like, I understand. And so I was prepared to go. So I was ready to fire myself. I was like, man, listen, I just need to just get off of coaching and be an athletic director. One thing, I've been in the league long enough to know, man, the coaching in the league is superior. It ain't no nights off. Listen, you ain't gonna just walk in there with no good team, with no good talent, and then you're gonna beat somebody. Like, you're gonna have to really be good. And that's what I was trying to tell the conference. Like I'm at a conference, and we had an athletic director, and somebody in our leadership said, like, we just not gonna get the best of this. I'm like, why not? We done closed that gap. That conversation over. We done closed the gap on talent. We done closed the gap on coaching. What's the issue? We should start having the best seeds. We should start having the best officials. Why wouldn't we get the best officials? Why wouldn't we be considered for the best seeds? We done closed all those gaps. And I done been there and I seen it. I'm like, I got to get out of here. These guys are too good. I got to go, man. I was in the era when they was having part-time coaches and guys who was high school coaches hiring these guys for $30,000. Man, they hiring these guys, they high-level coaches, high-level players. I got to get out of here. I can't hold this torch no more. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's
Benjy. Y'all young guys got it.
To speak to what he was saying too, I mean, if you think about it though, and this is what I saw recently over the past football season with SIAC football, man, they had 4 teams in Division II playoffs, which
5
is unheard of.
5. It's a 5.
5 teams in Division II. Man, if you look back last year, prior to that, it was 1 team. It was it was 2. It was 2, right? It was 2. But then you look back after that, it was like hit or miss every blue moon. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's a testament that we are getting great talent in the conference, especially in football. I know it's a little bit different for basketball, what I'm hearing now. But football, man, you get some good talent, man.
Yeah.
And it's a good.
Can I speak to that?
Yeah, go ahead,
We
brother.
can't. I know he probably ain't listening, but y'all can play it back for him. We got to give the credit to the commissioner for his vision on that. Because what he did with the scheduling on the conference and the partnership he did with the other conference, I can't remember I don't know exactly the conference he did that ensured us to get the extra game if we needed it. That's all the commissioner. We got 3 teams in the conference, not because we already been playing good football. We already been playing good basketball. But because the commissioner recognized that we still wasn't getting our just what we deserved, he created something that took the subjectivity out of it and put us in an even playing field where our strength of schedule was in question, was no longer in question, especially as it pertains to football. So we played an 8-game conference schedule with a conference game that would have, if we needed to take us over the top, was in play. And that happened this year. And we ended up getting 3 teams in football that was unheard of. Basketball wise, what nobody know yet that we're gonna benefit from this year was a vision from our basketball committee chair, Benjy Taylor, our AD chair at the time, Will Anderson, and our commissioner and Jim Hall, our SID, collaborating, sitting down and finding out how can they help us? How can they help us close this loophole? And they created a schedule that should do the same thing it did for football. So you got to give the administrators some credit, not just our play, because our play was already good enough. We still was getting slighted. So they took that loop. So they found a way. Hopefully basketball did the same thing with the leadership, found a way to close that loophole like football did. And hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 teams in. And it's not just about getting them in, it's about getting them better seeding. And football was able to get better seeding. And hopefully we'll be able to get better seeding with what they created for us with the scheduling for basketball.
Man, thank you, Coach. Give me a round of applause for that, man. They clapping, guys. They clapping, but y'all can't hear it right now. That's crazy.
That's all good.
What can we expect Saturday, man?
Let's go, Bells.
It's all bad for you, man. Mike, it's all bad for you. Mike, it's all bad. It's all bad for you.
Mike, it depends on who Mike is with.
Well, you know who he with. He let you go first all night. You know who he with.
Hey, man,
so Mike,
let's get Coach off the camera. Go ahead and talk to me, baby.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I love Benjy, man, but I'm coming for his neck, man, because he's the best team in the league. So anytime you're the best team in the league, we gonna have the extra motivation. They told us we got to be ready for Tuskegee. They put my name in small, bold print. All the things that disrespect the team. They we gonna be ready for them. But listen, and honestly, in order for us to be ready for the conference championships or even anything further, we're gonna have to go to Tuskegee. Everybody know that. Everybody's playing. Everybody's kind of playing to kind of measure themselves against Ben. He's a stand. He got the best players returning from the leagues. He's doing a great job with his team. So my job every day in practice since we finished with Albany State, which was a tough, and it's always hard. We end up with an overtime game against Tuskegee because I was trying so hard to get my team not to look ahead. And we knew how good Albany was, and so I didn't have to force them to not look ahead. But if we was playing somebody else, we probably would have, because we wanted to focus on Tuskegee so fast, so early. But they're the standard right now. They're the standard. They're the best team in the league. They've proven that over the years. They're the most highly profiled team. We see them everywhere on TV. They in California this week. They in such and such this week. And we were like, so my team, I'm like, look at them. They ain't want y'all. Y'all inferior to them. They don't want y'all, man. And if y'all want to beat them, y'all gotta beat them. And I'm preaching that in their head. So every time I see them somewhere, I'm telling them, look at them in California. Look at them in the Bahamas.
That stuff that first time.
And I'm trying to motivate them, but no, it's gonna be a hard task. Go ahead,
Listen,
Benji. But it's gonna be a hard
listen,
task, and but we up for it.
listen. Yeah, I know you up for it.
But
Listen,
at the end
man.
of the day, we don't have to be playing our best basketball right now. So we're gonna put our best foot forward. We're gonna come with that tooth and nails. We're gonna try to rip their heads off. He's gonna try to rip my head off. We're gonna shake hands and we're gonna talk afterwards. That's just how it goes.
Listen. Anytime in January where you can get a postseason caliber game, it's always good. And this is exactly what this is going to be. It's a rock fight, brick fight every time we play him. All that crying he doing about we the standard or what? I don't want to hear nothing about that. My team don't want to hear nothing about that. I'm not feeding them before the game. They not eating. They can tell their parents, I don't care. We ain't eating all day, and they know we ain't eating post game unless we win. So it is what it is. They're gonna be well prepared. We're gonna be well prepared. The team that got the ball last is gonna win. That's the way the game goes with Miles, and we're excited to play it. But I don't know if you know this, but like he could say he went to overtime because they're looking forward to us, whatever he could say. But the last 4 games prior to us playing them until last night, we were down in the second half of all those games. And we were able to. We were down 14 at Kentucky State. We were down 10 at Central. We were down to Lemoyne at home. We were down to Lane at home, and we figured it out. We got to play better going in there on Saturday in order to have a chance. We got to play it better. We got to play better than we've been playing. And we're at the halfway point of the season. And if we don't have a chance. But if we do, we got a chance. And the thing about it is we're both, I think, good enough to represent us well in the postseason. The SIAC, just like there's a few teams from the other side as well, is good enough to represent us well in the SIAC. And me and Fred talked about it all year. This conference is a gauntlet. If you can win it, you play some good basketball. So that's kind of where we're at. And we're looking forward to getting down there. Ain't gonna be no first, second, who get to talk first, who get nothing. Ain't gonna be none of that going on. Tip the ball up and let's get it.
Go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, gentlemen, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all time. I know, hey, you guys, you working hard. You got the little time you have, you got to try to spend with your family and do your things. Yeah. So, man, we do appreciate you taking time out your schedule to come on and talk a little basketball and the school.
Have a little fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, man, my wife in the other room listening to this. And man ain't gonna talk crazy to me in front of my wife. Man, my wife listening to this. She just stood up just now. Man, you gonna let Fred? She knows Fred. She loves Fred too. She gonna be like Fred talk to you like that. She giving me that look. Man, going off of me, man, in front of my wife, man.
Boy, that boy. Oh, Fred.
Yo, man, Fred. Hey, man.
Tell the team that, coach. Tell the team that.
Fred, you making it. Hey, Fred.
Hey, coach. Pull that belt out. Hey, pull
BTA.
That belt out like what Irvin.
I got on sweatpants and they ain't got no belt.
Yeah, it's called BTA.
Oh no,
yeah, belt.
Belt that.
Fred gonna have his dudes on the sideline jump. He gonna have 4 Michael Irvins at the game.
Hey man, I told him I like playing on the yard. I mean, and that's just
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. I think it's you know what you up against. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got. Hey, when you play at Miles in that sweatbox, boy, you playing against the team and the people in the stand.
But
I like that.
That's what I'm saying. It take a true man to come up out of there.
We're gonna find out what some of my guys are.
Yeah. When I was in
school, find out what some of them are.
Yeah.
Hey, coach. Coach. When I was in school, I was the one that touched the referee on the button. Hey, get on. Man, get on.
Hey, man.
Hey, did I tell you? Did Fred tell you about the time I got ejected there?
No.
In the sweatbox?
Man, they was cheating us so bad, man. They were beating my bigs up. My backup big coming to the game. It's about a minute left. He go to post. They call it a handshake foul.
Oh.
And I'm standing there like, it's like 40-some seconds. I'm like looking at the ref. And I'm like, that man just didn't call no foul. I just walked out there. I was like, I gotta go talk to this guy. Before I knew it, I was on the other side of the floor, man. I got ejected. Man, I went down straight Fred here and said, my bad, man. Let me get up out of here, man. I said, man, I know you ain't called that foul. These dudes over here, man, got cuts, bruises, head bumps, everything.
Oh, God. Well, you got experience in that box, though, Coach. You got experience.
Oh, it's gonna be a great atmosphere. It's gonna be a great atmosphere. They students love them, and when they come here, it's gonna be a great atmosphere as well. I wish you were playing them at first, but I don't care if it's Fairfield, Tuskegee, Pompano, Rubidoux,
wherever,
Bangkok, DC, where he at now. It's gonna be a game.
It is. Hey, Doc,
Fred
appreciate
left
you,
us.
man.
Fred
Yeah,
left us.
yeah, he got his little spiel in and got on off.
Yeah, Coach gone, man. He was having a rough time with that with that instrument he was using.
That was all by design, guys.
Yeah.
Fred don't do nothing without a plan. That's all by design. You see, he didn't answer the question about the Tuskegee team, though, right? You saw that, right?
Yeah.
His phone conveniently went out then. It's all good. I'm gonna get him Saturday.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Coach, man. Hey, it's a pleasure meeting you, Coach, man. Heard a lot of good things about you. It's a pleasure meeting you, and I hope we can have this conversation again with you.
You guys coming to the game?
We're gonna do our best, Doc. I'm supposed to bring some over, hopefully for the young ladies. So hopefully it's not sold out at that point.
Oh, so you mean post game for them?
Yeah. Yeah.
We getting you Friday night though.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey, send me a list of the flavors and stuff so I can
okay.
get that to
I
you.
got you.
Yeah.
All right, Doc. Appreciate you, man. Go get you some rest.
Much love, man. Give my best to the family.
Definitely, man.
And tell your wife thank you for letting you stay up past your bedtime.
Man, listen, I got about 3 more hours of film, man.
Oh, man, go ahead and get it, Coach. Hey, man, we appreciate you, baby.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Yeah, it is, Jay.
What you think, man?
It's another. Hey, the boy, wild now.
Basketball guys, baby. Man, it should be a good one, man.
Yeah.
I mean, two Titans in the conference. They just happen to be on the same side as well. It's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it.
No, it's gonna be a good one, man. Them boys, they got a lot. I didn't realize they had that much love for each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But when you're doing this kind of show, man, and it's a lot of things you don't know that you learn when you do the show.
Right.
Like the relationship. Man, he shared a heartfelt moment.
Yeah.
Coach was going through a situation, and I thought he was joking in the beginning of the whole conversation, but he was serious.
Yeah.
But man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Always when I hear these stories, man, when we bring guys on, you hear these stories, you have a whole new respect for the coaches and their relationships and how they approach certain things, man.
Right.
Because you never know. We just look at them most of the time as coaches.
Right.
But they have a whole nother side to them.
Former players,
so
they're like
and passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate. But that's the only thing. That's the other good part about it too, is just learning and hearing their passion. And it's almost, you kind of put feelings and humanity to a face.
Right.
So
anyway. It is, man. Hey, appreciate you, my brother.
No doubt, man. Until next time, man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. HSCU Podcast on Instagram, HSCU Podcast on YouTube, HSCU Podcast on TikTok, HSCU Podcast on Instagram. And if you ain't listening to HSCU, man, who you listening to?
Right.
We out here.
Yeah.
That's just real talk.
Miles College is the only four-year HBCU nestled in the vibrant Birmingham metropolitan community. For 125 years, our institution has been more than a mere college. It's a cherished, extended family and a steadfast pillar within our community. We offer a holistic educational experience that fosters growth across all facets of life. Join our esteemed Golden Bear family. Let's shape a brighter future for individuals, families, and society at large.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.